Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales of Arise. On the last episode, we began infiltrating Almeidra's floating castle. Her ship. I found the key. It was on the table behind where I fought those three knights. I just missed it because I didn't see it. Oh, so L1 is our entrance area. Okay.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
Why would there be an owl here?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
I think so.
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines.
Really?
in order to
That's
sail.
an engine? Doesn't look like one.
If we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidria.
I do hope we get to go to Lenegis. Because if it's just this and like one or two more lures, that's still too short for my liking. Game $60. Could have worked on that loading screen a bit though. I guess the PS5 probably wouldn't have that problem. Or at least it better not. With all Sony's ragging about speed this, speed that, blah blah blah. Give me a reason to buy a PS5 with only 600 gigs of storage. Like, oh no, the PS5 has 800 gigs of storage. No, it doesn't. Once the system information is installed and everything, that's all that's left.
Blow them away!
They should have never been lower than a terabyte. Looks like a bedroom. With pretty nice beds, honestly. Eh. Ooh. I guess that's where I need to be going, seeing how there's a red one stationed there. What if... Oh.
Get lost!
Yeah.
Now you see what I can do!
My shield! Not on my one!
Rinwell.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
The enemy here are too.
You'll soon see about that!
Well, no, he wields arts.
Now I'm real mad!
You're right, we're not finished.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes!
Cause I wasn't finished with you.
I'll heal you!
You're next. Hey! I hit him, and then Alpha just knocked him up in the air and carried him away.
Am
I really gotta do something about that.
Look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Those guys don't really move, so that makes my job easier. Sup? How you doing?
Get lost!
Ah-da-da. None of that. Are you ignoring me? Oh, you don't do that. Whoops. Looks like you made a little miscalculation there.
We managed to pull through.
Quite easily, actually.
I'll take that.
Not exactly a threat. Hey, look, it's the Wolfgang.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Going pretty well. Casting arts, you will get punished for it.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! You're wide open!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Solo dance!
All three went to me.
Any injuries?
No, but we got a red saffron. So you sensing the owl around here, Hoodle? Don't worry, we'll find your friend. Oops. Dang it, he jumped back before I casted it. And I'm not locked onto it, so we'll deal. I'll finish him, alright.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're next.
I'll tear you apart! Watch this!
See, the thing about these wolves isn't that they dodge at the last minute. It's that they can be getting hit and then jump out of the way because they don't get staggered. Why difference from us? Okay, so there's your owl buddy. Oh, butterfly wings. Can you let me move?
We spotted one of Poodle's friends.
Some pepper. I would like to keep my buff active.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Ah, so you want to fight me. Come on then. Ah-ta-ta, where are you going? Hey, Alphen, this is my enemy. I guess you guys probably already killed the other one then, huh?
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Seems about right to me.
I think that did help a lot. I don't see them getting all up in the enemy's face. Which, oh my god, I hate when they do that.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! You're wide open! Shattering pieces!
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Eternal Devastation! Watch this! Glitter Dragon!
On your knees.
Demon Fang! Now I'm real mad!
Double Demon Fang.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Glimmer Dragon!
I miss most of the time I use Glimmer Dragon. Okay.
I'll tear you apart!
You're gonna have to do better than that. At least you have some fight in ya.
Looks like we got them all.
Ooh. Nice. I have no idea what was preventing that. I mean, I have no idea where that is because I didn't see it beforehand. So, ooh. It's like we're gonna have some lizard for dinner.
I won't forgive you.
Alphen, do you need a hand? Renwell. I mean, it's fine.
And I'll stop your life.
It's best to focus on these guys. Alphen, I don't want you fighting the lizard right now. You know what? I know how to make you fight what you need to fight.
I never miss.
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Rising one! Ignite! You won't make a fool of me! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
Severing
Tower
wind!
hurricane.
Glimmer
I'll
Dragon!
finish you here and now!
Take this!
Here's the eagle.
Tower
Here,
hurricane!
this one. More of that came from. Here's the
First strike! Now I'm in the groove!
On your knees!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning dance in the wind.
Inspiration!
I'll be safe.
Talon Hurricane! Weapon power!
Focus, Rinwell. You can't rely on your...
Don't be a martyr.
I'll end this with my own hands.
I love how every time this thing is casting, I never have Renwell's ability open.
You crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Dance in the wind.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous!
You guys, you all had one job.
Talon Hurricane! Talon Hurricane!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here.
Could, but won't be. Are you guys using my revival items?
I'm just getting started! Now I'm in the groove!
Which means now I have the max damage I can get.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
Talon Hurricane! You're wide open!
Nice try.
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
Nothing gets by me.
You're wide
Will
open!
this help? I
I can do this all day! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Watch this!
You guys still are fighting that guy?
Blow them away!
It took you guys that long to take the other guy out.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
No. See, that's not... Oh, no. See, I don't like that. No, I will decide when I pick you up. Don't ever use my healing items without my permission. I don't care what we have. And I do hate these, like, roadblocks because they do take a fair amount of your CP. Like, come on, I just have 45, now I have 6. That was like 3,000 gold. Pineapple gel, can't complain about that. I think that's the 60% CP recovery. Not this way, over here.
Hey, it's that ingredient.
Yeah, the one for that recipe.
I guess there's something I missed. Peach gel? Probably actually would have preferred an orange gel replacement instead of the peach gel. Seeing how I have 65 peach gels. And if I'm not mistaken, they dropped them, yeah. So I guess this is the room where they keep their astral energy.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
No, she's most likely just higher up.
The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
But what we need is probably in here in order to advance further. See if there's any items around. There's the access key.
It's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
That's because it is.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Holy crap, Alphen, your health. You must have died at the end of that last fight. Stop you up real quick. There we go. Oh, you know what? I could also use some... There's a barrier here. But there's no map actions we can take to do anything about that. There's no off switch here either. But this is definitely where we need to go. That means there's something I missed. It has to. That or... no, there's no way that I need to go up to 4, right? It's gotta be something here. Over there, there's a, an action point.
Get lost!
Now you see what I can do!
But of course, I don't care for your shields. Time that awfully. Got you.
Glacier Spear!
Now I'm real mad!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Come on, you and your oversized wolf can both get destroyed.
It's almost too strong! It'll split it open!
That's the plan.
My deal? I'm on a roll now! We're not ready!
You're right. Because you're still breathing. Or you were.
Wide open!
Now you're pet. I give equal death rights.
It does it! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One dead.
It's just a chest. Ooh, a vest. But is it better than the one I have? I haven't found, ooh, yes it is. I'll take that. Resistance must be like statuses and stuff, right? Or is it the stagger? Okay, I gotta see what I missed. Because I must have missed something. Right? Not that. Maybe it's actually in the captain's quarters.
Let's dispose of the trash.
And well... nah.
Shut him down.
That spot.
Hey! Little Squivering! I think we're about to be real lucky.
I don't think we are, though. Why, you might ask, because we're not going that way. It's gotta be. It would be in here, wouldn't it? I can't think of any other place. I mean, I've been all over these floors. I mean, we found the key in here, but... And they don't comment on the fact that there's a barrier either. Maybe I should try going up to the fourth floor? I don't see anything here that stands out. can go up to the 4th floor.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Yeah, I can see them. Oh, that looks like fun.
Now you'll learn.
You never learn. I'll be your opponent. Are you ignoring me? You shouldn't have ignored me.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Is that a dragon? We'll leave that be for the time being. I want to explore around a little bit more before I run into its loving arms. Yeah, that's if I actually can. There seems to be another collection point around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Flatfish. Why would you have a dragon on the top of your ship? And why is it so... Well, they probably can control it. Oh, look at him. He's tired. I couldn't avoid it.
Out of our way.
Alvin, if you'd be so kind. Right, hit him where host mouse. Let me switch to manual for that.
Sleep now.
Yeah, you do that. I learned from fighting the last dragon that when you're doing that, you're vulnerable. Come at me, bro.
Now I'm real mad. I'll crush you! Lightning ring!
I could have stood still. I dodged into his attack, and I could have stood still.
Eat this! Talon hurricane!
Nice try. Alvin.
Sleep now. It's weakened.
But of course. I've been wailing at it for a while now.
Almost! You're wide open! First strike! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Destruction! Eternal Devastation! That's enough!
Radiant Pierce.
Talon Hurricane! Death Blossom! All mine!
Into the shadows.
Destruction! Rolling Snap! Double Demon Fang!
Blah blah blah. Magic. Crossblade. Here I go.
Now I'm real mad!
And again.
I could do this all day!
Dance in the wind.
It was nice while it lasted.
Dance in the wind.
There you go.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Alvin. I'm in. No, I got him.
Hurricane! Demon Fang! Finish it! Look sharp!
Come on.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
Ah. Oh, the dragon flame sack. I needed that to make more weapons too. But I don't think this opened the way.
I can carve through one! Like
Not in your dreams.
I'm your opponent. Ignoring me is a bad idea. I'll take you both on. I told you not to ignore me. You missed.
Everyone hanging in there?
Oh, yeah. Knight's armor. Elemental defense doesn't go up much, but the defense and resistance is pretty nice. But I don't think we got a key out of that. I mean, I got the Dragon Flame Sack out of that. So that's a plus. Did that do anything for the third floor? Because the fourth floor seems like it was a dead end. No. Still nothing going on here. But I can't... Is this a glitch? I did not mean to do that.
Now that's what
Oh
I
well.
call a ship.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Little help!
Armor won't save you!
Here I go! Your first strike! I'll aim the fray!
I'm on it! I'll finish
That's my cue!
Now I'm in the groove!
Shut him down!
I'm on it! Blade here! Freeze blade! Do it!
Blow them away!
I need to be stronger.
that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balseph when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Stars that way. Oh, let me grab this. Might as well, right? But I'm curious about what's up here, if it'll let me.
Place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
Oh, really? Both doors are the same? Aww. I was hoping there would be like a room off to the side where you can get some nice stuff. But alright. Let's do this! I'm gonna punch her in the face. Or little Team 4-star. I'm gonna punch her in the snoz.
All alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
But of course, as always.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Liege. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold!
Is it a dragon?
Enjoy your meal!
Bring it on!
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Reload!
It's got a weak point on its head.
Here! Crossblade! There!
I really owe you one.
Oop, wrong move.
I can do this all day.
Okay, I am still on manual.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Come at me!
I'll run you through!
Oh, where did that even come from? There's no charge time or anything associated with... Oh, stealing that and crushing you!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Uh-oh. Alphen, I don't know if it's a great idea. Oh, it looks like there's a weak point on his tail, too. Easily able to run.
Watch this! Right!
Man, I hate when they're like on the barrier of a... Alphen! It isn't knocking him down, by the way.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Rinwell, get up.
I can do this all.
Rinwell.
I'll finish you here and now! Rising Wyvern!
Reload! From the stockpile! Water, hear my call! Spread!
Rising Wyvern! Eagle Assault!
Do it! Air thrust! Reload! More from the stockpile! Healing
Almost! What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
All good things come to an end.
Freeze Lancer!
Talon Hurricane!
Eat this! Lightning Condemned!
Take that! Now in the groove! Faster!
Mega Ray!
Watch this!
By the power
So it roars and then tornadoes appear.
Take this! Talon Hurricane! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Inspiration! I could do this all day! Demon Pack!
Raging Cascade! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Eagle Assault!
And it won't happen.
Eat this! I'll run you through!
Lightning Condemned! Thunderblade! I can do this all day!
You're gonna ignore me. I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Get up, Law.
I could do this all day! Not Midas.
Huh, almost. Better pick up Alconchion. I got some fun for you.
Here, let me help your dreams.
All good things. Dragon Form! Sonic Blossom! Take this! Glimmer Dragon! I'll finish you here and now! Eagle Assault! Right! Come and get! Swallow Blade!
Raging Cascade! In here!
Glacial Sword!
Here's evil!
Right! I'll run you through! Do it! Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
I'm on!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swallow Dance! Wind and Tear!
They're attacking separately.
Can't let me hit on her!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
Almost! Too slow!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Dang it. I almost did not get hit by that. I just needed 1 second more.
Yeah, take it away! Inspiration! I can do...
I see what she's doing.
Here we go again!
Ignite!
I can't do anything about her astral arts right now. Now I can. It didn't?
Inspiration! I can do
Behold my true power.
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Through escape! Take this!
Sonic
thrust! Demon Fang!
The winds of judgment blow your way!
I saw something appear.
Calamity!
Soaring
Chaotic disaster!
You'll pay for that!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
Here I come! It's done!
Woo, that is staying around for a while.
Here I come!
Eat this!
Demon Fang!
Probably should help you up, Xion. You're kind of an important one.
Can't move!
Oh! I got one shot? Literally one shot?
I'll bring you back from death to
Talon
bid.
Hurricane!
Resuscitation!
Because I was at full health. I keep doing that.
Inspiration! I could do this all day!
This one's mine! I can't heal you forever! Seal, first aid!
Xion, if the enemy is next to you, 2,000 and something and a crit, instant one shot. I was at full health. I really hate that. I hate dying from full health. I gotta do something about our lack of CP. This fight's not that difficult, by the way. Like, I'd actually say this is one of the easier fights that I've been in. I just really hate dying from full health. Let me keep you topped up. I just really wish they would make sure they stay further away. I can't take her arts right now.
You're wide open!
I think I used my dodge already. Just like every other dragon, if you use that flame move,
Oh! Now I'm real mad! Dragon Swarm! I can do this! I'll crush you!
yeah, this fight's not that difficult.
Lightning reflexes! 10 of
The dragon's attacks are technically easy to dodge. You just gotta remember that he attacks twice when he does. Oh, Xion's down. I think my teammates are more of the problem. Because they keep dying.
Damn it!
Like that.
Now I'm in the It was I could do this all you.
I want the boss to come after me, but he keeps, like... Honestly, he keeps really keeping his distance.
Not while I'm around, she isn't.
Here I come!
Air thrust! I'll never forgive you.
What?
I'll take you down. You don't scare me.
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now.
Demon Fang!
Take this. Air thrust. Hear my call. Eat this.
Swallow Blade!
Behold my
Demon
true
Fang!
power!
Eagle Assault! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm! Eagle Assault!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Her health is still full, by the way. We only took out the dragon just then. They have 2 different health bars. Shoo, that's
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You
What's
would
the right
dare
way?
mock me with your foolish, useless pity. A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
This guy again.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
He's going to kill you.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt?
So he is a lord.
It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
The shot.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
What is that? Oh, what is with his eye? It looks like a crest.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something!
Did you really not see what was happening?
Let go of me! Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin!
Seems like he's the lord of the water.
Sion!
Alvin!
He can feel it now. Interesting. Was it the mask that kept him from feeling pain?
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.
What? Sovereign is one that would have won the crown contest. That would be Renan. Test subject number 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instruction.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home.
Astral energy charging almost complete. Output stable, standing by.
This place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Huh? The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. Number 1273. Not an actual name, just like a unit number. To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we've managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony, after all. But seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. Okay, I think I'm starting to see the picture. Shion must be the maiden. This is the test subject, man? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. No, ma'am. No touching this test subject, right? I guess I can't go that way because the guards are standing there. Oh, it's you, 1273. Or should I say Sovereign? You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. So, was Alphen just created by the Renans? And not actually Danon or Renan? I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you Sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. Yeah, sounds like a lab junkie.
Explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place.
So he is Danon.
Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change into our outfits, then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm so sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this thing over with. Right.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
So what's with his eye?
Niori.
Niori. Is Is that the core? Yes. Sound like things didn't go so well.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Aori. No!
Wait, please. Wait,
You know the whole thing that bothers me about this? He swiped my healer. That's the only thing that bothers me about it. He swiped my healer. I don't appreciate that at all. She's the only one with a resurrect.
That... How long ago was that?
That's the real question.
That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
Not like you could use it anymore anyway. Not like you ever really did. Every time you got into a fight, you drew the other sword.
Better start looking.
Yeah, you might want to take one of those gels, Alphen. They help. Well, we got the Master Core of Wind. Yeah, when it's been a while since you've experienced pain, it can be quite the shock to the system. Let's find our members. Probably just as beat up as you are. Well, maybe not as beat up. You kind of also got stabbed.
Shion.
Big mistake. These guys are the ones I fought in Law's advanced trial. They've got a shield and they like using magic. But they're predictable.
Try hard, not a chance. Eat dirt. Try hard, my turn. I'm not done. Lightning thrust. Lightning thrust. I'm not done. Dazzle. Devastation. Mirage.
Come on. You can do better than that.
Dazzle. Here I come. Tear. Lewis. Here I come. Try harder. My turn. Here I come. Devastation. Try harder. Be still. You're mine. Swallow
Come on, I got a lot of practice fighting you.
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Be still! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Devastation! Mirage! Hut! Hut! Try harder! Ha! Swallow Blade! Be still! Here I come! Be still! Hut! This one's all mine! You're mine! Dazzle! Mirage! Dazzle! Devastation! Mirage! Hut! I'm not done! Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Hold nothing back! Take this! Lightning
Yeah, I don't think you can use your Mystic Art that well anymore, right? Yeah, he can't.
Dragon Swarm!
Because his Mystic Art used the Blazing Sword. If you're wondering why I haven't healed, it's just training. I couldn't heal in the training ground, so I'm kind of doing the same thing I did then.
Eat dirt! Be still!
Here's that little water spew.
Swallow Blade! Dazzle! Mirage! Hut! Be still! Hut! Hut! Hut!
They can only spew it to that one side, so...
Mirage! Now! You're mine! Hut! Try harder! My turn! Dragon Swarm! Dazzle! Devastation! Mirage! Hut! 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 Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Dazzle! Mirage! Hut! Hut! No escape! Hut! Hut!
The only difference is I was using Law, and I could break their shield.
Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Try hard, not a chance! Hut! Hut! Dazzle! Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Careful, that's that little back swipe.
Slash! Dragon Swarm! I'm not done! Hut! 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 Huh! This one's all mine! Ha! Eat dirt! Take this! Hut! Hut! Huh! Hut! 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 You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Hut! Try hard! My turn!
Got you.
Dragon Swarm! Slash! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! I'm not... Hut! 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 Take this! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Swallow Blade! No escape! Try hard, not a chance! Dazzle! Mirage! Dazzle! Mirage! Here I come! Hut! Try hard, my turn! Lightning Thrust! Hurricane Thrust! Devastation! Ha! Hut! Hut! You're mine! No escape! This one's all mine! Dazzle! Devastation! Mirage!
Gotta give it to me. Come on. Yeah, you're a bit worse for wear. You really need a little patch up there.
Alvin?
Probably something's fractured or broken. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, two of you.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
You can heal, too, Dolahim. I think he needs it.
Found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Frinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Nah.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Retired Avenger. Let's see what she's got in this tree. Reduce art casting time during combos. Holy Lance. Increased down damage. Increased evasion distance. That might actually be one of the best things she has. The Owl's Met and items collected. That one takes such a long time. And then ice cream. I just don't know if I have the recipe for it.
You sense one of your pals, Poodle?
These guys are a pain to fight because, well, until we have law, breaking them is the problem.
Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
He's...
I believe we should hold off on speculation. Simply keep an eye on him.
But you tripping. They tried it.
Right.
Yeah, and his memories. And that seems to be what's tearing him up the most right now. Not even his sense of pain or anything.
Alphen!
Why wasn't
See you safe.
the other guy able to feel the pain from Shione's thorns?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
I'm thought Sovereign was something really big for the Renan Society. So why were they calling Alphen that? What was the point?
So,
I don't understand
what
that.
did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
What is he sitting on? Is there a stool or something? Because it looks like he's on the air.
I was
Oh, there it
abducted
is.
from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. Pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Well, I actually think they're still on your side here, Alphen. I think there's more to it. Because the fact that he blacked out, he doesn't really know what happened. He just remembers the blood on his hands from when he came to consciousness. There's probably more to the story. A lot more.
You're certainly full of surprises.
This is getting good.
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record, but all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
That's true.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
You came to the conclusion on your own while you were wearing that mask that you wanted to fight to free Dana. And I'm still thinking that's the truth.
The
worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Alright, where you at, Law? Dang, he's all the way over there.
Alphen, are we gonna
Swipe
go rescue
my
Shion
healer.
or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes.
Now I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Xion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Look at Law trying to be a bro.
Pitch the inn, I guess.
I know this one's been going on. We're just going on for a while. I'm trying to make sure we get through all the important story bits.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Bumbling fighter extraordinaire. Maximi, Infernal Punch. Critical damage, Awakening Battle Chain bonus. Even further?
Look sharp, people! If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
I did not mean to do that. How do I change this? I'm gonna switch this layout. I can use her skill at any time. Now, how do I... Oh, okay. You just press the button and it goes down the list. Since they stole my healer... he has a resurrection. His thing, he has 2 of the easier invading or guarding. I'm grabbing these in particular. Throws a whirling rod. We'll grab that. There. That should help out. Let's take out these Zoogles. Once we get our freedom back, that's when I'll call it.
This way, I guess.
Oh, it's not this way. It's through the other way? Didn't we come from this way? We must have really got separated.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come!
Show me what you can do, Alphen.
You can't let even a single one...
Why you do this? Why do you do this? Don't even try it. And I know I changed that.
There's a firm no Zugo policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Let's with the earth.
Valiant effort.
Sovereign Alpha!
It's almost too strong.
Be my guest.
My order is all messed up.
Another incantation ruined.
Too much.
I could do this all day.
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You know, my order is all messed up.
I'll crush you!
Like annoyingly so.
Lightning reflexes!
Alphen should have been down near the bottom. And Dolahim... Alphen and Rinwell are all out of place.
I couldn't make it in time.
Eagle, watch it! Now I'm in trouble. Inspiration! I can do this. Inspiration! I can do this. I'll crush you!
There we go. So I'm like, why are you not using it?
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrae!
Gotta focus. Everything's all like out of order. And it's really throwing me off.
Now I'm in the groove. Heal. You're done. Glitter dragon. Come on, a roll now. The armor won't save you. Eat this. Talon hurricane. I'm ready.
Look sharp.
Lightning tiger blade.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
I guess you're used to taking
Anyway,
hits.
I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
you know, Thistleim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
All right.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
That's true. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, the rest of the world map is locked off to us, which means we can only work with this area here.
Exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
That's the case. Let's go ahead and head to the inn. I suppose they want me to rest or something. Or do they want me to go out? No, it doesn't seem like they want me to do that. But they said to go to the inn and plan from there, so that's what I thought we'd do. Apparently, that wasn't the case. I think it's the next area. We're just heading out.
Sense one of your friends, Noodle?
It can wait. What's this? Some like a cave thing, or is it a house? I need to fix this whole combat order thing. It's really, really bugging me. At least that, to me, makes things a little bit better. I had already done this. Alright, it doesn't matter. It looks like it's... I guess this is like their medical area or something. They really are living with what they can. Wooden beds created from branches and trees.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
Caves as homes and facilities. And crops, farming. Living off the land. I'm sure if they had enough fighters, they would hunt some of the Zoogles too.
If we find anyone who needs help here...
See what this guy wants.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zoogles, yeah? Because I got a big favor to ask. You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zoogles that were trying to get into the village, though. Oh, you did. These Zoogles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Yeah. These ape Zoogles. They got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shockwaves. They do that to stun the fish, would make them float to the surface and ripe for the taking. Somehow they learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten damn good at it, because it's making the rest of us go hungry. That's quite the pickle you're in. Damn straight it is. It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for our waters.
Is that so?
Oh, so your point of contention, the matter of which they fish, is not the actual fishing part. You guys are the only ones who have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you to help?
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll sort out these fishy fishing Zoogles once and for all. I couldn't have put it better myself. As a fisher herself, this case has gotten her quite fired up, as you can see. It's mighty kind of you to help us out, man. Sorry to lay this on your feet, but we greatly appreciate it. It's one of those things where you might as well. You're gonna be passing by. You might as well take the quest. I guess.
I'll teach you, small fry, who's the apex predator.
Not now.
Just watch and see.
Unless you're saying that he's close. Yeah, he is.
Guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
You're saying we should check the owl for?
They're always saying we should check the forest. Solve and roll. Codename given to... Oh. Jeez. This looks like quite the place to go through.
I think Hoodle senses an owl
Well,
around here.
we'll hold that off for the next episode then. I unplugged my headphones. No. Just go and give me a snack. Been doing this for a few hours, you know. That was good. The boss fight wasn't bad. Like I said, he was easier than some of the other things that I fought. And didn't think you could actually really break him. I'm just surprised that we didn't really fight the Lord per se. We fought her creature. Once we took out her creature, she just automatically lost. I didn't expect that. I expected we fight the creature, take out the creature, then she gets really serious about fighting us, and then we fight her. There was no point in even giving her a health bar then. She goes into this like shield thing, and you can't even hit her anyway. So that was kind of like, I want a little bit more meat to those potatoes, you know? But it's not a big deal. It was actually a pretty fun fight. Then that guy shows up. We learned quite a bit about what happened with Alphen. That he was alive even before the war with the Renans, 300 years ago. There's still some questions about it, though. I don't think everything's really been laid out on the feet. You know, like even Doline pointed out, why a Dahnan to be the sovereign? What's the point of giving that role? What does it even mean the same thing now as it did then? So there's a I can say that this was probably one of the best episodes so far. I love those story beats when they finally give us something juicy. But on top of that, Alphen can feel pain again, so this is gonna be interesting. But all right, they swiped my healer. I'm not very fond of that. I'm gonna really have to put him in his place for that one. You don't touch my healers. Luckily, Dohalim can use healing arts because it's kind of important in this one. Unless you want to spend items constantly. It's a shame because I really only just recently, like in the past few episodes, past few hours, got Shia on her healing circle. And now we no longer have healing circle. But it's fine. The goal is to rescue Shia. Whatever that actually entails. But anyway, as I can't wait to get on and continue to the next step, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode of Tales of Arise. But if you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.